I got this fruit punch in my cup. Night just getting started, I'm already doing too much. Reach down in my pocket, my wallet missing, boy, tighten up. Party all on the rooftop, might just fall off if I jump. That's when you showed up.
It's Thursday, April 13th.
And once again, we welcome you back to CHS Live. But on a more serious note, Dallas, can you tell me about how a UPS man became a hero?
Yes, a UPS delivery driver got a little more from his last day than expected. Paul Pereira is being called a hero after he spotted flames coming from someone's front porch. He ran up to the porch and put out the fire himself. Inside, Brian Lavender's wife and daughter thought somebody was barbecuing. The neighbors called the fire department. Today, making his rounds, the hero of Hamilton Ave got a big hug from Tracy Lavender, one of the women he saved. The cause of the fire is not known.
A 20-year-old woman pulling this truck into traffic when her e-cig burst into flames in her lap. This truck was still moving and ran over its fleeing driver before hitting the tree. The woman broke both hips and has second-degree burns. We've heard this story before as far as exploding e-cigarettes and vape pens. They also say cheap batteries or equipment are more likely to unexpectedly light up. Newer and higher-end retailers are working to extinguish the problem. The driver is still in the hospital. Now let's go outside to Roger with your weather. So Roger, it's been a really nice week. Can you tell me how the weekend's going to be?
Thanks. It's feeling pretty good outside. Hello and good morning, CHS. This is your CHS Live weather, and today will be sunny with the high of 82, the peak of temperatures we'll be seeing so far. And there's no chance of precipitation today, so enjoy your time off from school. In national news, heavy rain has set in as Cyclone Cook comes ashore on New Zealand's Bay of Plenty. Evacuations in low-lying areas are underway, and authorities are urging the public to stay indoors this Easter weekend. States of emergency have been declared in the Coromandel Peninsula and the Bay of Plenty, with landslips, flash flooding, and down power lines, which have been closing roads. But Auckland, New Zealand's largest city, has been spared the worst. Cyclone Cook killed only one person when it swept through the Pacific Islands of New Caledonia earlier this week. And now, over to a short break.
Inside their eyes, I see a wish.
So I look at it more than I'm training you to be a broadcaster. I'm training you to be successful at life. Whatever you choose to do, here's a set of tools, now take them and go.
I direct for our sporting events, mainly football.
I really like doing the graphics for football games, volleyball games, anything that we do. I didn't really actually think that I would end up wanting to do something like this, but I've really fallen in love with broadcasting. It feels comfortable when I'm up there, when I'm talking, when I'm sharing the news. It feels like that's what I should do for the rest of my life.
Here at Cleveland High School, we have a lot of great programs. Digital media is one component of our career and technical education that we offer. It's been in existence for about 8 years. When I came on, we really started trying to ramp it up. The local school community has really embraced it, and the faculty views it as an asset to the school. The students serve as producers and directors. They direct each other. They direct other students as well. Anything the school needs for video, these students are a part of it. They run it all, just like in athletics. There's other schools that want to beat us. They want to be the best. And so it's really challenged us, I think, more than before, of how can we maintain our current level as well as increase? What tools do we need to purchase to be able to enhance our quality? We have about 200 kids involved in our program here at Cleveland High School. Obviously, we can't bring all those people in at one time to utilize our space. It's very limited. So live to air can be used in our lower level classes on up to get the students with cameras in their hands, whether it be an actual camera, an iPhone or an iPod Touch, whatever it is, they can use those to get their hands on it. Someone else can use the iPad to actually switch and direct.
So we came in and we had one iPad running live to air, and then it was linked with 2 iPod Touches and a handheld camera running VideoU Pro, and they were all linked wirelessly to the iPad.
It would be very easy to just go mobile with it somewhere. Just had a couple tripods and an iPod, an iPad. Like, that's super easy to set up.
I thought it went really smoothly. Like, there was no connection loss. I could have moved all around the room, then it stayed the same. Nothing got grainy. Everything stayed crisp and nice.
As we were using it, they started popping up across the room. We could use this as a simple setup setup and there's an assembly. Instead of hauling all of our equipment for a 3-hour setup, we can haul this for a 15-minute setup. For a school that doesn't have the resources, maybe they're where we were 8 years ago. No money, no program, they want to get going. Perfect tool. I wish we would have had this. Now, very inexpensively, you get everything you need to literally go on air and broadcast. Once they start playing with it, pushing buttons, moving around, they were excited about how easy it was to use. It becomes kind of a collaborative educational process. I think that's what makes this unique and a game changer for the educational community. Communication, public speaking, teamwork, no matter what industry you go in, the skills they learn during digital media production, they take wherever they go.
I'm really proud to be in this program. Like, my parents watch it every day, and I just talk about it with my friends, and they really like it.
It's just a kind of a rush, I guess, you get when you're doing it. The live, everything's kind of hanging in the balance of your decisions, the quick takes you got to do. It's just a cool adrenaline rush to get. I enjoy that quite a bit.
One of my personal gratifications and what keeps me going is watching our students be successful beyond high school. We have a lot of our best broadcasting students who go into the industry. We have a lot who don't. But whatever they're choosing to do, they constantly say, what we did in class on such and such day helped me with this. That may be completely unrelated, but it's giving them the tool set to be successful and productive adults as they go on through college and eventually career.
Cleanup continues at a medical waste services building in Virginia where an explosion caused the building to partially collapse last month. Howard Burnett will never forget March 31st. Howard was outside changing tires when the explosion occurred, and now almost 2 weeks later, cleanup continues on site. They're in phase 2 of a 3-phase safety cleanup, and while the preliminary investigation points to an explosion in the boiler room, investigators still can't safely access that area. Wednesday also marks the first time more than 30 local, state, and federal officials, including the Department of Environmental Quality, have toured the inside of the facility as part of the investigation.
The Bradley County Sheriff's Office says deputies safely removed a live grenade from underneath a woman's house. A plumber discovered it as he was working in a home's crawl space. A bomb technician from the Cleveland Police Department was called to remove it from the home on Old Chattanooga Pike. Bradley County, the Tennessee Fire Rescue, along with Bradley County EMS, helped to secure the scene during the investigation. Everyone on the scene was safe. Now let's send it over to Landon with your sports.
There will be a soccer game at 7 tonight against East Hamilton at the soccer complex. Come support your Raiders. In national news, the Cubs received their World Series rings from when they defeated the Indians. The ring contains 108 diamonds to symbolize how long it has been since they last won a World Series. They also had the W flag on the ring, which flies over the field when the Cubs win. Now that the season has started and the Chicago Cubs are ready to start their season again. Now back to your anchors.
The football field and track is now closed. Also, the CHS Art Department is hosting its first ever Artorama on Friday, May 12th. To accompany the art show, CHS student musicians are invited to perform. For more information, see Mr. Campbell in room 512.
CHS choir auditions have started. If you want to be a part of Renaissance, show choir will have auditions on April 25th and the 27th. You only need to attend the session. For more information, see Ms. Pace.
If you are interested in trying out for color guard, information packets are in the main office and in Miss Windorf's room. Now let's go see Arkell to see what's happening in the entertainment world.
Since Selena Gomez took time off to recover from lupus diagnosis, anxiety, and her depression, she's making a great comeback. Despite being the most followed person on Instagram, she has had a painful journey. Selena said, "I had to stop. I had everything and I was absolutely broken inside." But now Selena Gomez is doing very well while dating the hit singer The Weeknd. The new couple has started off as a fling, but now has turned out to something much bigger. She is also the executive producer of the new hit series, 13 Reasons Why. There is much more heading for Selena Gomez. Now, back to your anchors.
Well, that's all for your CHS Live today.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at CHSLive.
Have a great day, CHS.
flames of fire hang on the burning wires. We don't care anymore. Are we fading lovers? We keep wasting colors. Maybe we should let this go. We fall in the bonds till we hold together. We pass the ends till we chase forever.